against Hello and welcome to the Essex County Tournament quarterfinals with the 3-seeded MKA boys soccer team up against the 6-seeded team from Glen. This is a rematch of an earlier game from this season where the MKA Cougars were able to get a 2-0 hard-fought victory, a header in the first half from CJDK, and a follow-up loose ball goal by Gustavo Rosen sealed that 2-0 victory. I think the Cougars should come in extremely confident, but wary that the Glen team is packed with club players. They have a tremendous amount of size in the back. They are clearly fired up for this match. I think this is kind of their Super Bowl, and they have an excellent striker in the form of Max Fleischer, who in truth plays all over the field for Glen. We'll have to see kind of where he pops up and how MKA is looking to defend him. But if MKA plays the way they have been playing up to now over the last 7 or 8 games, they should be in good shape. Between the sticks, Jan Henya has not given up a goal in almost a month and a half. Last goal conceded was on a Saturday, or actually not even, because that was a game that Ron Veer played. The last goal he conceded was their last loss against Del Barton almost a month and a half ago. Let's see senior captains Braden Keegan and Nick Carrascosa giving those last final words to the Cougars, getting the team filed up, making sure they come out fast and don't underestimate these opponents. We have a 3-person crew today. Some of the students actually starting to fill up a little bit, and we're off. Braden goes long. Foul now in Glen Ridge's side. You'd think again, Carrascosa will stand over this ball. His delivery has been excellent so far this season. Though he's not scored from a dead ball, I believe there's been 3 free kicks assists that he has participated in this year. Obviously, key target would be senior Braden Keegan, who is a real threat in the air last year. Has not scored from a header yet this year, but a little too close to the keeper. Was a relatively easy take, but clock is stopped with Glen Ridge player down on the field. As you can see, MKA starting with their traditional lineup with Henyon goal, Hunt, Keegan, Naruki, Cesario along the back four, Lucas and Ludlow in the midfield, DK playing up ahead of them, Carrascosa out wide on one side with Rosen on the other. Whoa. Collision in the box, waved off by the referee, but again, you're clearly seeing the threat that Carrascosa offers on that right-hand side. Evidence there of the new turf at Van Brunt has taken some victims this year. It's been seen as a little bit slippery. The MK has gotten their feet comfortable to this, gotten used to it, but obviously some visitors sometimes have trouble with the footing. Hunt with throw on the far side. Important challenge there by Wes. Doesn't get full contact, but is able to spill away far enough from the attacker for Henya to creep in and collect. Okay, seeming to flow early. Constantly looking to get the ball wide. Oh, good early cross. Flag is up. Again, a beautiful ball by Carrascosa. Rosen there to meet it. Got a touch, went wide, but again, the flag was up, so it would not have counted. But again, you can see the threat that MK possesses, the ability to go from wing to wing, cross early. Oh. That's again, we have seen the Glenridge player now slip 3 separate times on the field. But again, that ball in that last attack dropped and was allowed to bounce by both Naruki and Keegan. Something that is always seen as a no-no when you're defending. Keeper goes long. Naruki 1v1 with the striker, is able to win the ball, brought down by Lucas to DK. Is able to control, turn, and again play a beautiful ball down to Nitai. Gets it under control, looks to face up his defender, but his defender gets a foot in, toe pokes it out. Ball comes back to Wes. MK recycle the ball through the defense over to Hunt, back to Keegan. Glenridge very comfortable to sit in here, not stepping on the pressure, allowing the two MK center backs to play the ball square. All right, you can see there, one little bobble from Naruki, and that's what caused Glenridge to step up their press. They're going to kind of sit in, let MK play with the ball, and then look for their opportunity to jump it and try to get on the counter. So MKA obviously has to be very careful with the ball, not giving away any turnovers carelessly in the midfield or in defense. Keegan clears, Ludlow gets a touch, is first there, hooks it, but it goes out of play. Long throw, knotted on, Leonard taps it in, striker gets a touch, Hunt clears, only as far as number 12, tries to play it in. Again, another slip from Glen Ridge attacker. Keegan goes long. MK trying to step up, but is able to head back comfortably back to the keeper for Glen Ridge, and they will build out of the back. MK picking up their press a little bit higher, about 2/3. Trying to chip the ball into the midfield to get Fleischer, but Ludlow is aware, heads it away. DK wins the header, but midfield's tucked in a little bit. Ball into space. Quick recovery by the Glen Ridge defender. Carrascosa continues his press. Max wins another ball in the air. Then DK again. Carrascosa coming back from position, whether he's offsides or not, unclear, but played out for a throw-in now. Throw comes down to Carrascosa, turns the defender, gets on his right foot. Oof! A really hard, well-struck shot at the near post, trying to catch the keeper napping. Keeper was alert, got two hands to it, but it could only deflect it wide for a corner. Oh, just realized it did not start my clock. I'll try to adjust that at the closest opportunity. There is basically, oop. Sorry for that momentary interruption in the dialogue. I just received a phone call from my father letting me know that the clock is not running. That has been addressed, and we can see now that we are about 10 minutes into this Essex County quarterfinal. Still deadlocked at 0-0. No clear-cut opportunities for either team other than the offsides attempt, basically with the beautiful cross from Carrascosa that Rosen was just not able to turn in at the back post. Keegan leaving the kick now. Henya will step up, probably take pretty much every free kick in his own half. Probably could kick this ball all the way to West Orange if he really wanted to. So this ball expected to be on goal with basically MK crashing, hoping to get a nod or on or a rebound. There it is. Goalie comes. He's able to collect with Jimenez Stanley up. Again, Glen Ridge subbing early, rotating their strikers. Don't know if maybe there's a chance that a change in footwear for number 3, who's already slipped twice on this field. Ball played in. Miss Stanley on the ball here, trying to find a teammate. Crowded out by Glen Ridge. Karras goes to try and track back and nicks it off of Fleischer. Unfortunately, not able to get the ball back. Hunt stays high now. Rosen switches positions. And Nitai is able to get control. Ludlow picks it up. No option behind in front, so he was playing it back. Serio back to Ludlow, and Ludlow gets his head up. Looks long, but nobody there looking for that second ball. Comes down. CJ gets a control. Tries to get on his right foot. Ends up deciding on the left foot shot and slices it wide. Oh, I believe they're calling a deflection there, so that will be an MKA corner. Karras will go over to take. There's been a request for a shout out to the girls soccer team, specifically to senior captain Grace Masella. They had a really tough loss yesterday at Montclair, losing 2-0. It ends their Essex County run in the quarterfinals. They do still have the states to play, which start in about a week. But right now, obviously, all the focus is on these boys, hoping that they can advance to the semifinals in a neutral site. That would be Monday next week. Another good cross, back post. Keegan cross across, no one is there. Cleared by the Glen Ridge defender. Trying to be kept in, but out of play. Ball back to Henya, who looks up, surveys the field, looking to go long diagonal to Rosen. Defender's able to get and cross. Obviously, they have tremendous amount of size in the back line for Glen Ridge. Yet, even with that, MK has been solid in the air all season and did score a header goal against them in the first meeting. Oof, dangerous header there. It feels like he could have left it for the keeper. An important touch there by Naruki. Karras turns, and he is at the Glen Ridge attacker. Karras brings it down, tries to flick it behind him. Again, one back by Karras, splits the two defenders. Foot in by the Glen Ridge attack, and they regain possession. The sun has just started to peek through the clouds here. This beautiful autumn day. Lucas, with his long legs, wins the ball. DK looking to try to play it back to Lucas. Intercepted by Glen Ridge. Midfielder tries to get his head up. Ooh, drop of the shoulder by Glen Ridge, and then a little flick. Oh. Glen Ridge gets a man over, gets the ball to him, but the finish is badly sliced wide. But again, all it took was a loose header there by the defense. Second ball picked up by the striker from Glen Ridge, and they were able to connect a couple passes and get a very good goal-scoring opportunity down the left. Really their best opportunity of the game so far. Ludlow, Serio. Back to Ludlow, all the way back to Henya. That's a new rookie who looks long, skips a level. DK tries to head it on, is unable to. Ludlow picks up the loose touch. A little bit of miscommunication there, but are able to keep possession. Going long to Rosen, who was able to hold the ball, get it down to Lucas. Springs out, Hunt down the left. Lucas continues his runs, get a touch by. Glen Ridge defender is able to put his body in just enough, slow Lucas down, allow the cover to come, clear it for throw. But MKA now building their attack in the Glen Ridge half. Rosen on the ball. Surveys the field to Hunt. His left foot plays down, flag stays down. Carrascosa at the byline. Looks to beat his player, but it's deflected out. All right. MKA sees their first sub now coming on. CJDK coming off for sophomore Matthias Learman. You want?
Yeah, I'll do the camera this time.
There you go. Carrascosa wiggles free there, gets a right foot across. No one crashed in the net, so it falls right into the hands of the Glen Ridge goalie. As before, Glen Ridge looks comfortable playing out, but MK steps up their press a little bit, forces Glen Ridge to go long. Easily collected by Naruki. Little drop of the shoulder there by Cesario, gets some space, but his pass is not able to connect. Oof. Little shove in the back. Seems like this ref, who has ref big games before, wants to keep this under control, make sure. Calls it tight early. Loop delivery to the back post. Rosen rises high, heads it back, out for a throw. I'm luckily joined up here now for some help up in the booth with by Rowan Haley and Owen Borelli, two freshmen. Ooh. Header played out by Chase Lerman. Delivery there, but Henya easily collects, looks to play it early. Delivery spins out, but the second ball is headed right to Hunt. Doesn't see anything forward, so plays it back to Keegan, who would love to get back to his right foot there, but is unable to. Foul is called there. Again, early in the game, we saw a couple opportunities where Carrascosa was able to get 1v1 against the Glen Ridge right back. Clearly a thing, or the Glen Ridge left back, as I should say. Clearly something that MK will look to continue to do. They haven't really done it the last 15 minutes, but as much as they can get their wingers isolated against Glen Ridge defenders, I think the better they're on. Carrascosa gets it in. Learman picks it up, played back. Cross in. Oh, contact by Rosen, but no one unfortunately there to pick up the scraps. But a good ball by Jimenez Stanley into a dangerous area. Nice touch by Matthias out to Cesario, tries to get his head up, steps on the ball, plays it back to Naruki comfortably, plays it square over to Keegan. Again, Glen Ridge stepping out their pressure a little bit more now, picking about 3/4, but now Hunt is able to drive the defense with Rosen overlapping. Rosen gets out wide. Again, the cover comes from the center back, but MK is able to get a corner, looking to try to take it early, but Glen Ridge is aware, so MK will get back set up in their usual thing. Carrascosa takes it. Keegan at the back post, heads it across, and Jimenez Stanley standing there right there to head it in. A big goal. Put that button there. Just going to get the scoreboard set up here. We'll stop the clock. I will, and then hit that. All right, we're just making sure that we got all the technical here for our visitors at home. But again, the late arriving crowd at Van Brunt Stadium, very excited with that early goal now. Now MK playing with the lead, seeing if they can get that second and really put the hammer down on this local rival. Newtide is able to get there, get the touch and win a does feel like MK is just winning all of those 50-50s right now. Throw in. Lucas takes it down in the box, tries to turn. Ooh, just gets through Ludlow. Played long. Keegan with pressure on him. Elects to take it under control and turn, which he's able to do. Get it down. Oh. Oh, I didn't see what happened there. It seems like Braden Keegan went into the bench. The referee flagged, but he seems to be up and okay. Keegan steps back onto the field. Seems no worse for wear. Again, Henya taking the long kick from his own half, expecting to get all the way into the box. Him and Stanley, oof, just over his head. Clear, you could see MK players lined up at the back post. If he was able to head that across, it would have been real danger for Glen Ridge.
Let me see. Your dad's coming? What did you just say?
Hunt plays it down. Lucas driving. Gets to Rosen out wide. Plays to the overlapping Hunt, who gets a great ball in. Oh, a beautiful attack there. Hunt was able to overlap, play that low ball hard in low. Ludlow able to sneak in there, dispossess. Ludlow has really been everywhere in that midfield this first half, really controlling it. Throw here by Glen Ridge on the near side. Cesario, touch tight on his defender. Ludlow heads it down. Lucas tries to control his leg, then works to get goal side and control it. Referee does a good job of refereeing. Clear the foul was committed earlier, but he played advantage when none materialized. He called it back for that first foul. Back at close to the 50-yard line.
Ref, you said 50. Ref.
Yeah, definitely some complaint about the placement of the ball, but again, MK should be able to handle this. Played in and over everybody, out for a goal kick. So Owen and Rowan, based on what you have seen so far in this game, what are your thoughts?
Obviously, we just got to keep pushing that offensive and keep playing the best we can until we, keep scoring, keep gaining the lead.
That all-important second goal here would really make a lot. How about you, Owen?
I think we just got to keep applying pressure and stay on our game.
I couldn't agree more, really. MK's come out to play here. They've been focused. They've played hard, and it's important that they keep to it and build on this lead. As you can see, CJDK coming back in now for Rosen. Early rotation. Ball comes out to the Glen Ridge danger man, Max Fleischer. Again, Rookie rotates out to flex off of Fleischer. And Rookies does enough there, set him off and win a goal kick. Seems like Glen Ridge, last game they played Fleischer through the middle, trying to see if he could pick up that loose ball right in behind. This time they've played him out on the left, seeing if they could maybe find some joy up against sophomore Noah Cesario. But again, he has been so excellent both attacking and defensively all season. He will have quite a challenge today, but expect him to be up to the challenge. So with the rotation now, Jimenez Stanley goes out to the left. Learman stays in that 10 position, and DK moving up to the number 9. Ooh, ball played heavily into the midfield. Oh, my word. I have to say, that may have been one of the worst dives I have seen in some time. The referee is clearly wamboozled on that one, but either way, he is the only opinion that matters. Free kick is given, and Glen Ridge is able to relieve the pressure. Ball goes long. Keegan misses it, deflects off of Keegan's back from Hunt, but it's able to get out. DK, beautiful header into space, and Jimenez Stanley is off to the races here, taking up spaces. Carrascosa is putting up a very dangerous position at the back post. If Nitai was able to get his head up. Oh. Again, the ref is calling a very, very tight game. Clearly, MKA will have to adjust. But Glen Ridge looking to go down with any contact here, trying to slow the game down, allow themselves to get up the field. See if MKA can adjust. And the ball harmlessly going out into touch for an MKA throw on the far side. DK again wins the ball in the air. Lucas playing it up. Unfortunately, nobody up there in attack, so it goes.
15 minutes maybe.
Okay. Content here to sit back a little bit, not press high. Serio, goal side, shielding, and back. Clearly a solid battle between those two. Will be there all day. Sophomore Noah Cesario not backing down in the slightest against a very good player. Keegan steps out, plays it out down to the left. Hunt, head up. Just a little bit overhitting the angle, not perfectly right, but DK had a lot of space. Learman steps up to deny that and forces Glen Ridge to go long. Distribution is poor, and MK is right at him again with the throw. Have to say, 30 minutes into this game, MK has been very comfortable and good value for this 1-0 lead. DK with a flick over. Glen Ridge can do nothing but go long. Ludlow again wins ball in the midfield. Ooh. Playing advantage. Oof. He plays advantage. It's strange that he would call it back. It did seem like there was a full action of play before that, but again, another dangerous opportunity here. Henya needs to make sure he gets his 2-man wall set. Glen Ridge setting up with a player offsides there in the center of the box. Clearly you'd think he would step back. MK seems to be comfortable leaving him alone now, knowing that he will have to take 2 steps back on sides before the ball is played. Ball in. Wow, excellent ball. Makes it all the way through the back post, but the Glen Ridge attacker not able to make contact at that back post, and it goes out for a goal kick. Carrascosa with a great touch. And again, clearly calling it both ways. Up here in the booth, we think it may have been, should have been a caution, but referee's keeping all his cards in his pocket so far. Again, though it is out, we know that wicked whip that Carrascosa can get on his right-footed crosses. Get into the box and have that late whip across. This one a little bit overhit right on the goalie, and he is able to collect. Going early. Hunt does a good job, and again, wow. Very, very tight here. Got two hands on the back, but didn't seem like he pushed at all. Makes the call. Two headers at the back post. Sarah there trying to avoid giving away the.
Oh, you got that? Make that call.
Seemed pretty clear from up here that it did come off last off the Glen Ridge, but the referee saw it differently. MK has got to be concentrated, lock in, defend this long throw. Knotted on. Comes off the thigh of Keegan, but Henya is there alertly to snatch. Comes out to Cesario. Over to Carrascosa. Tries to play it through. Comes down to Hunt. Clearly, anytime Hunt's getting forward, MK is looking extremely dangerous. He was the one who delivered the perfect cross for the first goal last time against Glen Ridge. I think that again, MK would look to try to get him into those areas, get that really wonderful left foot of his, shape that ball. Ball stays in. Carrascosa tries to drag it by. He's unable to. Ball is ruled to stay in. Glen Ridge, but three players around.
Hey, ref, can you let them play?
MK parents a little disgruntled here on the sideline, but again, the ball goes out for. Again, the rotation continues up top with Rosen coming in now for Jimenez Stanley. Will get his rest with about 6 minutes to go in this half. It's the same rotation that Coach Leather's been doing really for about the last 7 or 8 games of the season, trying to keep his players fresh, and obviously also adding this new dimension that sophomore Matthias Slierman can offer. He's not been able to get the ball on the ball much this game yet, but last time against Glen Ridge, he was the one who was able to really turn the tide of the game in a 50-50 game in the first 30 minutes or so of the game. Naruki able, very unorthodoxly there with his backside, I think, controlled the ball, but as a defender, all you need to do is avert danger. The lineup now. Seems strange the shape that MK's in, top. Okay. And again, if anything, the referee has been consistent. Really, any light touch, he's calling it very tight, making sure that this game doesn't get out of control. It does seem to be lacking a little bit of a flow right now. All the start-stop with all the fouls called, but with a 1-goal lead, I think MK will be comfortable with that situation. Looped up. Lucas tries to get in to win that header. Deflect off back. DK trying to get it down. Comes off. Lucas tries to collect. Control out to Rosen. Hits it. Deflects off. Defender out for a throw. Just a little over 4 minutes to go in this half. MK still leads 1-0 on a 15th minute goal by senior captain Nitai Jimenez Stanley. corner, knotted across by Braden Keegan. That was maybe one of the easier finishes Nittai's had in his career, just heading into an open goal from a very short range. Again, the best goal scorers, it's not necessarily all about the technique, it's about being in the right place at the right time. Oh no, he's able to drop his shoulder, control the ball, and leave Glen Ridge defender in the wake. In this situation, the ref lets it play. Pass goes right into Ludlow. Out now to DK, gets his head up, finds Matthias, and Matthias plays the ball beautifully into space. Rosen did not quite anticipate that. It was probably the angle was not exactly right, but the idea was definitely there and shows the threat that Learman possesses. Anytime he has the ball, his vision is really remarkable. You can see those little cracks. It's almost like you can see the future of where players are moving, and instead of playing it to their feet, he plays it to where they will be. Naruki again strong in the air. Ball comes out. Comes all the way through. Hunt gets his head up. Comes to Rosen. Surveys the field, cuts in onto his right foot. A beautiful cross. Can Carrascosa get there? Bring it in. He controls just the byline, crosses, loops it up. Does not get it quite enough depth on that cross, but again, that quick switch between the two wingers, Rosen and Carrascosa, create an opportunity that Rosen was just offsides earlier, and now this time in the reverse, Rosen being the provider, Carrascosa almost getting to it, creating a goal-scoring opportunity. You can see over there, though MK is up 1-0, Coach Leather's clearly not comfortable. You never know in a situation, any little bobble, any little great play could turn this game on its head. Hunt plays it up. CJDK working here, trying to put the defender under pressure. And win the ball, and he does. Finds Learman. Glenridge is able to press, and the central defender steps out, finds a striker, is able to turn, but again, Ludlow, as he's been all half, there to intercept, knock it away, and disrupt any kind of Glenridge attack. Throwing down. Keegan under no pressure is able to clear, but just clears it out of play right now with little over a minute to go in this half. MK needs to make sure they are totally checked in, locked in right now, switched on. Giving up a goal here would obviously be a huge disappointment. Ball plays out. That's gotta be Henya, and it is. Looks to go early. Rosen 1v1 here. Oh, a very important high boot there. Cesario plays back on the heel. Oh, Naruki. Just 30 seconds here. Naruki clears. And a wild shot sliced out for a throw-in. With just 20 seconds, I think MK will take their time, be comfortable to go into halftime with a 1-goal lead as the seconds tick down. On our clock, we are down at 0. On the official clock, it's down to 10 seconds. MK waiting on the throw, in no hurry, 7 seconds, playing it. Heads out, and that will do it for our first half. A very solid half by our MK Cougars with a very strong, commanding lead of 1-0. Here before we take a little halftime break, we'll give another opportunity for our two cameramen here to give their take on the first half.
Obviously, we did a good job controlling the ball. We just got to keep that offensive mentality. Just keep it going.
You can't let up at all in a game like this. 1 goal is really not a huge lead. Owen, do you have anything to share? Any takes on the first half?
Pretty solid half by us. Had good pressure, and just got to keep that going.
I can't agree more. Well, we're going to take a little break here, and we'll come back to you for the second half. All right, here we are back at Van Brunt, live with you. As you can see on the scoreboard, MKA is up 1-0 in this big clash. The winner of this will play Monday night at 7 o'clock against the winner of West Orange and Belleville, which I believe is happening right now. MKA really has to continue to just play the way they're playing, eliminate any silly mistakes in the back. They know where the danger's coming from Glen Ridge. Really, all of their attacks have come in kind of a broken field where they've picked up a second ball in the third and connected a couple passes. But again, even those chances, nothing has been clear-cut. The left-footed shot early in the first half that was sliced wide, and maybe kind of a loose ball that was collected, a free kick that went all the way through. No contact was made at the back post, but really half chances at best. But these first 10 minutes, MK is able to come out and get a goal. That would be really a big step for them to cement this victory and move on to the semifinals. Again, under any real pressure, it seems like Glen Ridge struggles to play in tight spaces. MK has got to make sure they keep that pressure up, keep tight, and it does feel like Glen Ridge will give them the ball back. Seems like Glen Ridge is setting up the same way with number 21 playing in the 10 in the hole and number 27, their star player, out left. While MK again setting up in their very usual 4-3-3. Really danger coming from everywhere on the field right now for MKA. Clearly they have a couple 6-goal scorers with Carrascosa and Rosen out wide, but Jimenez Stanley has chipped in with a bunch, as has DK, had some very big goals, so clearly you can feel like anything is possible with this MKA. Woo. I do agree, Aaron Ludlow. He did leave the feet, come in 2-footed. No calls made. He clearly connected with the ball, but was dangerous. Serio delivers. Rosen comes in, leaves it for Hunt, who's able to get a step, deliver a beautiful left foot across, loose in front. Well played there. A great connection between Hunt and Rosen there, where Hunt able to run on, Rosen leaves it for him, got that step, and again, his delivery every time is dangerous. Low, hard, caused the goalie all kinds of problems. Carrascosa skips away as he's able to do, stops, looks back, able to keep control. Naruki plays it early over to Hunt. Serio coming, back to Naruki. Again, pulling Glen Ridge out of their shape just a bit, looking for opportunities. Takes a spake to Rosen, brings it on, gets a step on the defender, gets to the byline, keeps it in, and out for a throw. The referee said, though, it was out of play earlier when Rosen was down to the byline. He flagged. Though the linesman was a little bit out of position, it did seem from my vantage point that the ball did go out of play. Oh, playing advantage, a great little drop of the shoulder there by, plays through, shot, DK makes connection and dribbles just wide. Again, first time we've really seen Lucas spring to action there. That kind of patented 1-2, he plays with Carrascosa. Uses those long legs to kind of sneak through the midfield. So only believe has 1 goal in the season, but that very important goal in a must-win game against Eastside early in the season. A game that those scrappy really finally got the MK Cougars season back on track after a very tough start. They really, in truth, since that game have not looked back. Rosen dummies the ball through to Hunt. Karraskosa coming all the way from the right side, but it is nicked away for a throw. Again, it does feel like MK has come out looking for that second goal. Rosen controls.
Get back quickly!
Serio in a foot race here, 1v1. And Naruki's able to get over. No. Get kind of Rosen out of jail on that really loose crossfield pass. CJ tries to play it into space, just out of play. Glenridge opts to go long. Naruki has been solid in the air all day, but again here, it just seemed like Glenridge has been able to pick up that second ball. Rosen tracking back, played out wide. Glenridge able to keep it in. Hunt slides over. Rosen tracks the run and is able to nick it away for a throw. Again, the intent seems to be there for MK to really work hard, grind through this game. Make sure they don't take a play off. Throw in. Headed away by Lucas. Leonard plays back. Defender tries to shape up a cross in the space. Knotted on. Keegan heads away. CJ heads it out and Rosen into space. He's on his horse with Ludlow through the middle. Tries to get it all the way out wide to Karraskosa. Seemed like it could have been a handball. Oh, ball played very heavy back to the keeper, but he's able to slide over, control it. Well, again, played right to MK in the midfield. Gets it to Nitai. It seems like opportunities here. MK have to really push their advantage. They're not quite as sharp right now in the final third as they want to be. And Hunt has been dangerous all down the left. Gets down and wins a corner. Again. Karraskosa delivers out long. Naruki tries to head it on. Max working so hard. Wins a throw there on the far side. I'm just marveling right now. Our clock is exactly right. So you are looking at the official time right now on our screen. We'll try to keep that for you as much as we can through this second half. Serio controls to Karraskosa. Run by Rosen, gets goal side, hits over. Goalie has to kind of track back there a little bit. Ball goes long. Nobody's there. Keegan's able to, this time MK's able to win the second ball. Lucas coming through, plays it through just a little bit too heavy. Jimenez was making that run, but basically Glenridge goalie, who's had a good game, is able to get across. Hunt stepping up there, trying to win that ball high. MK needs to get back into shape right now. Hunt and Rosen have switched spots. Now they get back into their normal shape. One of the first opportunities there, Glenridge plays through a press, tries to get the ball down, but Cesario really hasn't put a foot wrong all day. Is there to step in. 10 minutes gone. Second half has really mirrored the first half in many ways. Ooh, good ball. My word. 2 free runners coming from the midfield, untracked. A beautiful right-footed cross. And again, a reminder that there is a threat here for Glen Ridge. All it needed was just a touch there at the back post.
Stay focused, Blue.
Was able to trickle through, out for a goal kick. A little bit of a let-off for the MKA Cougars there. You can see Glen Ridge bench still vocal, still feel like they are in this game here. Important that a second goal can be gotten here by the Cougars. Give themselves a little bit of breathing room. Ball falls to DK's feet, but it is poked away. Defender's able to turn. Cesario does a phenomenal job there. Again, man v man defending, knowing where the attacker is. Was able to really measure his run perfectly, make sure he was on his back, not make any mistakes. Oh. Not sure why the ref had a quick word with number 4, but we are now back at it. I think we've lost our official time, but I'm comfortable. We're just about 10 seconds ahead. DK tries to bring it down here, plays it back. Cesario under pressure. Deflect that only for throw in though. Karras goes back to goal. Okay, drop it into shape. Need to make sure they are concentrating, switched on. Nothing has been won yet. MK looking to press here, win it high. Ball gets into the midfield, Ludlow stepping onto him, but Glen Ridge goes back. Ball comes through. 27's having to drop a little bit deeper to get on the ball here. But again, got to make sure that he's not. Ooh, a good move there by Glen Ridge. Really probably their best attack of the game. Able to string some passes together. Oh, but now.
Quickly.
Long throw headed on by the Glen Ridge player, but back. Controlled by the defender. Tries to get a heads up, plays square into the midfield. Again, Glen Ridge able to put some combinations together, much more than they have. Oh! Couple very good rounds. Karras is away. He's brought down from behind. He is clearly not the last man, but a.
What about the other one?
So, first card of the game there for a clear foul, cynical maneuver, bringing down Karras. He knew the defender knew he was beat. Seems like I have some critics in the crowd of my commentary, but Karras sets up for a right-footed free kick. Again, Keegan at the back post has got to be his target. Perfectly struck. Goalie gets a hand. Ludlow again winning a very important ball in midfield. Tries to drive forward. Keegan controls. Rosen controls. Gets it out wide to Ludlow. Though there's some uproar, I do believe the MK player went down a little bit easy. Ball into space here. Well played back, Jimenez Stanley trying to press. Out of play. Not sure why the ref blowing his whistle, moving the Cesario take the throw back where it went out. Throw in. DK again winning a very important header. And this Stanley trying to get control. And he wins a corner. Did not see the deflection here, but the ref was right there, so I can only imagine he got it right. Carrasco's delivery has been phenomenal all day. Got to think this is another very good opportunity for MK to extend their lead. Comes in, Keegan to the back post, deflection in front, ball is still loose, played back, hit directly, struck. Wow, well struck by Ludlow. And Glen Ridge players down in the box. We're going to try to stop our clock here if we can. But again, a first header well won by Keegan at the back post. It spun around loose in front, a scramble, comes out to Ludlow, who hits a real rocket with his right foot. Fortunately, it was straight down the throat of the keeper, was able to make a strong save. Glen Ridge players up. If you saw a little bit, a couple of the Glen Ridge and MK players showing some words. They're obviously on this field. A couple of club teammates, even though they are opponents on the high school field. Oh, a good ball in front. Lucas tries to get there. Keegan, very important challenge there. Deflects off the Glen Ridge and out for a throw.
Nice job, Brayden.
Hunt looks along. CJ again winning another header. Comes off of White. Hunt looks down. DK miscontrols, out for a throw. Glen Ridge trying to take it quickly. Carrascosa wins the ball back. It will step, plays it through. DK out. Max steps through the defense. Lucas controls, tries to step through. Hands on him, but no call. Naruki get control. Cesario, very calmly plays the ball into Ludlow, relieves the pressure. I mean, there have been some excellent performances on the field by many MK players today, but Cesario and Ludlow have to be the top two in my book. Jimenez Stanley controls and tries to get the better of left back, spins the ball, gets it in the center. Important, but it comes right back at MK. Cesario plays it into space, nobody there, deflected away. And we have now another foot race, which, yes, gets to first, but it is out for a corner. This will allow, the extra large central defenders and fullbacks of Glen Ridge to get forward for this set piece. Okay. Yeah, no, the ref's allowing him to substitute. He should not allow him to substitute on this corner. The rule is if you are not on the sideline when the ball goes out of play, you're not supposed to be able to sub. Ref holds it to that. Ball in, right? Henya, strong punch out. Second delivery though, and again, Henya comes, knocks it down, but is able to claim. Looking to go long. Ludlow in some space, but it's a little bit overhit and out of play. "20 minutes to go. MK still holding on to their 1-goal lead. Have been the better team again in the second half, but have not been able to cash in on their opportunities. Glen Ridge has had a little bit of sneak. Ooh, Carrascosa wins the ball in the midfield. Ball up, looking for that second ball now. Oh, and that will be a yellow card for Ludlow. Oh! And that's a straight red for Glen Ridge. It is really boiled over here. My word. A rush of blood to the head from the Glen Ridge player. It was a clear yellow card by Ludlow. Pulled the player back. What the Glen Ridge player was thinking coming in, a two-handed shove very late, well after the play. A clear red card, no question about it. And now Glen Ridge, down a goal, will have to deal with playing down a man.
You got a red.
A straight red, clearly left the ref absolutely no choice. Again, if you remember to last year on this field, this battle saw 2 red cards, one for MKA, one for Glen Ridge. Braden Keegan got sent off first. Then a Glen Ridge player got sent off for only 1 yellow. It was a strange game, went into overtime after a last-minute equalizer by Glen Ridge and was won by Karascosa in overtime. Let's hope right now MK can gain control of this game. Oh, head of the back post, still alive and knotted over. What? Glen Ridge bench is quite frustrated. Again, though, they have only themselves to blame. A really silly rush of the blood decision by that Glen Ridge player. Ball tries to get through to Jimenez Stanley. Again, not sure why MK is really not trying to maximize their advantage here. Up a man here, you'd think all they'd want to do is keep the ball, control possession, slow the game down. The last thing they want is for this game to get frantic. Yeah, you can see here a key word said from the bench by one of the parents. Composure. That's what MK needs in this spot right now. They really have a commanding advantage, up a goal, up a man. They need to just make sure they play smart. Karascosa got the defender on the foot. Now clearly in no rush. CJ coming on for Matthias Lehrman. You can see also on a yellow now, Max Ludlow is staying on the bench. Well defended out for a corner. Junior Noah Glassfer playing in the base of the midfield right now. Again, hopefully that engine in the midfield that Ludlow's been all day is not lost right here. Important that Noah Glassfer is very positionally disciplined here. Make sure to cut down any space and control possession. Wow, silly turnover there by Glen Ridge. Gifts MKA a throw down here in the attacking third. Rosen running near. Ball comes into the byline. He's able to control. Get it down to Karascosa. Ooh, miscommunication there. Plays it in behind Lehrman, and Glen Ridge able to move and attack. Of course, they're only able to get 3 players forward right now. Keegan rises high, wins a very important header. Lehrman tries to get control, which he does, and MK is out. Looks out to hunt, and again, this left side has been a happy hunting ground for MK all second half. Ball over the top there. Can't quite get it over the extra high left back, but Matthias is able to collect. Glassfer, unfortunately, his pass gives it away. Naruki there first, plays it back to Jan comfortably, and comes out the other side. Another big diagonal. This one will get there. Carrascosa in behind, controls, and a goal! What a ball by Brady Keegan! My word! Perfectly weighted, over the top. First touch by Nick Carrascosa is immaculate. Brings it down and makes no doubt putting it in, slotting it into the bottom corner. And that 2-goal lead up a man. I have to say, I feel like this is game over. What are your thoughts here?
Yeah, we just gotta we brought it down a little bit, the offensive like like our ability for attack, but then we brought it back at that moment, and we were like, we just have to keep the defense up.
Yeah, and again, you can see right there in that moment, really the cutting edge that this MKA Cougar team possesses. My word, to play that 30-foot ball onto the toe of Nick Carrascosa, for him to bring it down so easily behind the defense and finish like that, what a phenomenal, phenomenal goal. Got to feel that the nerves are a bit settled now. Oh, an excellent near post shot. Sends Henya diving, is able to deflect it over. Again, even though I did say I feel like this is curtains, you never know in high school soccer. Even up a man, a goal now could change things considerably. So important that MK, again, keeps their composure, controls the game, especially the next 5 minutes or so. Oh, an excellent job by Henya getting across. Goes early, and my gosh, it is a jailbreak. 4v2 right now. Carrascosa keeps control, gets past. Defender keeps his balance, and now he's clearly brought down again.
36 card! 36 card! 36 card!
Let's just hope now at this point in time that Carrascosa is okay.
Help him out! That's a card!
The fans are calling for a caution there. Clearly well beaten, takes a swipe. Carrascosa is up. Again, the most important thing is that he is up okay. The key now, can MK, again, keep their composure, put away this PK, and extend it to 3. At this point, the parents are very upset about it being carded. At this point in time, I think it doesn't really matter. We just got to make sure Carrascosa puts this away, and again, allows maybe Coach Leather rotate a little bit in these last 15 minutes, knowing that he's got a game again tomorrow, a prep semi against. Oh, well saved by the Glen keeper. That's the second penalty in a row that has been missed by MKA. Something you got to make sure that they are sharp on. Again, this one doesn't feel like it will be so costly, but again, the same player again makes no attempt to play the ball, hip checks.
Why are you here? You feed the beast, ref. Control the game.
Got to make sure none of these MKA players get injured. Clearly, Glen Ridge on tilt here after going down 2-0, down a man. At this point in time, they're putting in many reckless challenges. So important that MKA keeps their composure, also hopefully avoids any injury in these last 16 minutes of this game. Keegan sets up the 2-man wall, hits it, bends it around the wall, gets a deflection. Clearly was a deflection.
Of course it's a corner. Corner. Oh.
I think the referee, the linesman, felt that it was a deflection, but had a view that it was deflected off of a MKA player. Ludlow coming back on. Obviously, on a yellow card, has to be careful. You think oftentimes when the numbers are not even, referee is looking for an opportunity to balance it out. So any transgression by Ludlow could end up in a second yellow. So he has to be very careful out there. You could hear Coach Leather disappointed with the positioning of the MK attackers there. Wants to make sure nothing is taken for granted here, even up 2 goals with 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. Two hands in the back, the referee allows it there. Ludlow goes up for a header, brought down. Solomon gets control, scans, gets the ball back to Keegan. Keegan plays it, oof, a good idea. Again, he is given a pass at this point in time after the delivery he had on that second goal. Hunt heads it, flicks it on. Naruki back there, and it can slide back. Hanya going to take it. Henya going to take it over to clearly to the other opposite side of the goal, taking as much time as he can, and he picks it up. Jan rolls it out, and MKA step back onto the attack. Keegan plays it out. Carrascosa brings it down on his thigh. A good run by Cesario. Takes a defender, Carrascosa, and again, blocked off. No call. Only as far as Lucas. Plays it into Stanley. Tries to get on his right foot. Oop. Ball's played back. Hunt trying to get in there to win it. A yellow card given to Rosen there. Strange decision after some of what he has let go by Glen Ridge. DK coming back on, replacing Rosen. Some words there, Rosen having with Gabe, his club teammate there on the way off. You got to think first practice in November will be an interesting between some of these players. Henya comes out and collects. Again, MK must keep their head in this last 13 minutes. They are in a very commanding position. They got to make sure that they do not do anything silly. Any red card here also would cause a player to miss the semifinal. Oh. It's out for a Glen Ridge throw on the far side. Neerman gets ahead. Ooh, Cesario goes to the back, a foul called. MK seems to be outnumbered at the back post. Keegan's got 3. Lucas dropping back, as is Nitai. Now they seem to be have a numerical equivalence at that back post. Ball comes in again. Henya comes strong. Contact was made. Do not seem to be very strong contact. My co-commentator here had a little chuckle, thinks that Henya may have gone down a little easy. Seems to be back up and okay. Does take quite a lot to hurt a man of that size. Will be an uncontested drop ball at this point in time, which Henya will be able to just pick up. And he goes long in the area of DK, just over his head. But again, MK looking to pick up that second ball. Lucas into him and Stanley. Carrascosa drops off. And again, most importantly, they got to make sure they have their shape. They crowd out Fleischer, and they are able to play through. Oof. What a beautiful drop of the shoulder. Back to Matias. And again to Carrascosa all the way across. Oh my word, what a goal that would have been. My word. maybe 3 or 4 give and goes between Learman and Carrascosa down the sideline, leading to a beautiful cross. Jimenez Stanley gets just the slightest of touches, but is not able to direct it on goal. Noah controls the ball, plays it back to Hunt. Hunt scans, plays a beautiful curling ball into space. DK is able to control, keep it in. Plays it square to Jimenez Stanley, gets it over to Learman. Plays it out into space to Cesario. I would think he's going to probably bring it back, and he does. Naruki back to Keegan. Nice drag forward into space. Looks forward. Carrascosa is able to turn. Out wide to Learman. On his left foot. The flag is up. Glen Ridge looking to play quickly. Again, only 2 players forward ahead of the ball versus 6 or 7 MK defenders. Again, a battle that has been there all day, but really well won by Cesario between Fleischer and him. Glasper up, a little bit over hit, but again, this gives MK the opportunity to sit in defensively, get their shape. Max gets ahead on it, keeper comes and collects. Now just 8 minutes on the clock. Look at that. Again, we have gotten it exactly on. We are looking at the official time on your broadcast. Good big switch there, but again, Cesario there. Overlapping run. Stays, gets a piece of it, wins the ball. Hunt opens up, Carrascosa. MK needs to make sure they keep this ball moving. Now, Jan hits it upfield. Header one. Learman working hard. 50-50 ball, still loose. Won by Learman, into space for Ludlow. Well, looking to keep possession, gets it back to Naruki. And this is what MK wants. To be able to keep clear possession. Headed down and out of play. Okay. Another. Let's try to stop our clock here. Rosen coming back on the field, keeping their normal rotation. Again, like Ludlow, needs to be careful in this last 7 minutes and 22 seconds. Make sure he does not get a second yellow card. I'm not a big believer in the commentator curse. I feel like our 2 key players will be able to avoid that second caution in these last 7 minutes and 22 seconds. Obviously, their eyes are now poised on a huge semifinal matchup with most likely only 1 loss, highly rated West Orange. Game earlier in the season, played at West Orange. MK lost 1-0. Were really thoroughly outplayed on that day, but this is definitely not the same MK team that took that field that day. Obviously, it will be a huge challenge. They have 2 excellent senior captains, West Orange, quality through the lineup, and they're just a very tough team to play up against. They're physical, they play it long, you have to compete in the air. It will be a big, wide field at Livingston High School. Something that these MK Cougars have been kind of eyeing since early in the season, getting another shot at West Orange on the big stage. Obviously, the winner of that semifinal would be poised to play against top ranked in the country, St. Benedict's, later in the week. Really, a fantastic MK season is shaping up to have a big finish. Ball comes in. Ball comes out wide. Delivery in behind the striker, looking to pick up that second ball. Again, Cesario is always there, getting his foot in, deflecting away. Really has not put a foot wrong all day. What a fantastic performance by the sophomore Noah Cesario today. Oof, poor kick by Anhenia. Gives maybe just a sliver of hope there to Glen Ridge, but ball is Anhenia puts it down, plays it long. Ball's headed up. Rosen challenges. Foul called. Carrascosa puts the player under trouble. All right. Again, MK has been well organized in this kind of half press, waiting for Glen Ridge to step out just a bit, then jumping them. Well, one. Oh, and another yellow card will be pulled out there. So Naruki gets a yellow, must get off the field as quick as he can. It was just a yellow. The Glen Ridge parents taking issue with the fact that Naruki stepped over the player on the way out, but did not seem to make any contact. Did not seem like there was warranted any further discipline. Again, with 5 minutes to go here, Henya needs to be locked in. Ball comes over, well won by DK. Rosen looking forward. Tries to play it in, goes behind Carrascosa. Learman sneaks in from behind, takes it. Cesario tries to play along, slices it a bit, but Carrascosa is not dissuaded from making an attempt at that. Ball goes back. Under the 5-minute mark now. MK needs to just keep their composure as they make their way to the finish line. Glasper just clears it. Cross. Ludlow heads it. Deflected away. Jan quickly off his line. Ball goes up to CJDK. Lucas tries to get control. Ooh. No. Oh my God! Oh my God, what is he doing? My word, what a huge mistake by Rosen there. What he's thinking, I cannot understand. Kicking the ball away for no reason with 3 minutes to go. Second yellow is now off. Whether he will be able to play is unclear. Great play by Henya. I don't think so. I don't know. He may, again, hopefully he can play Monday. It's okay. It seems like listening down to the fans talk below, it seems like only a straight red would cause you to be suspended a game. 2 yellows and a red is not a game suspension. So it seems like he will avoid any ban, but really, again, a silly decision there by Rosen to kick that ball away for no reason. Oh my word. Again, it seems like the ref has blown the whistle to give an indirect free kick. It can't be direct. I do not believe this is a direct kick. Oh my word. Again, like last year, this game has gone absolutely bonkers. Why MKA has gotten involved in this kind of silly nonsense? Henya is now off on a yellow card. Someone will have to come off. They'll have to put a goalie. I don't know what they can do at this point in time.
Whoa.
Ronveer is going into goal with 2 minutes to go. Everything is now 10v10. Glen Ridge is bringing their goalie forward. I don't know what it is between these two teams on this field. Again, like last year, we've had 2 red cards. We're finishing this game 10v10. My gosh. Absolute madness. Ball in, headed. And now Karascosa is away. Let's just be careful. There's no foul committed here. Into space. Back to Karascosa. Oh, just over the goal. Henya back on the field. My word. I have to say, a breathtaking last 5-6 minutes of this game. Something that really MK did not need to get involved in, but at this point, team, they need to keep their heads. Minute 30 to go. Ball delivered in. Lucas heads it away. Ball in. Henya there to collect again. Whew. Ball goes long, no one there, but the clock is ticking. Headed out for a throw. Exactly where MK wants it, all the way down in that area. DK looking to just keep it down in this corner. Waste time. Just shields it. Out for an MK throw. Perfectly done. The clock is ticking down. Clearly MK will escape with a victory, but my word, putting themselves in a position with a little bit of lack of composure here in this last couple minutes. Whoop. A foul throw appears to be called.
Foul. Now.
15 seconds on the clock. Glen Ridge just plays it out wide. Carrascosa hustling back. Again, that should do it. The clock ticks, and my word, quite a spectacle here. A real crazy 2-0 game with 2 red cards. A phenomenal second goal created by the 2 captains. Since words said between some club mates there. 2 red cards, a yellow card for Max Ludlow, a yellow card for Jan Henya. Really quite a crazy game. Ronvier comes on the field late in the game. Well, either way, a victory for the Cougars. We move on in the county tournament to a neutral site semifinal. Also, we will have a prep semifinal coming to tomorrow, hopefully on our airwaves at 3:30 against Princeton Day. That is all for me and my fellow compatriot here, Rowan Haley. Any last words on this chaotic game?
Just gotta say great game, and just gotta keep it together for the next games. Keep it together.
Yeah, keep it together. I couldn't say it better. This team has really done some amazing things already this season and has so much still that they can achieve. All right, and that will be all. A 2-0 victory for MKA over Glen Ridge today.